Well, welcome to the first, for me at least, Otter Tail Lake boat outing. First sunset from the water for the year out here on Otter Tail Lake. The lake is not completely open, but there's lots of areas of big water, or big open water, areas of big open water, I guess I should say. Went around the lake today just to check out see if the ice was pushing up, because the wind was blowing a little bit earlier today, but didn't see anything exciting as far as ice push up went. So I went for a motorcycle ride instead. 72 or something was our high temperature for the day. Got home, got a few things done, and then the wind went down to nothing, so I grabbed my kayak and went out. You can kind of see here in this area that we've got quite a bit of open water, but on the Zorba's end of the lake, lots and lots of open water. In fact, it was early afternoon I was over there, and now it looks like, there'd be a mile of open water at least over there, because I can kind of see it off in the distance with the naked eye where the ice stops. So it's definitely making its way. If I was a little more adventurous, I could take this little river through the ice and go out to that little pond. I saw something neat. I don't think you'll be able to see it on the phone, but there's a area of like fog just drifting across the lake, or across the ice. Almost looks like drifting snow. I'm sure it probably doesn't show up on the phone, but Casey, looks like pretty good water skiing water right here. I got it zoomed out too far to get in there. How's that? That'd be smooth enough to do some skiing. You have to dodge the ice that I'm next to here, but. And Joe Holzer's on. Hello to you guys. Looks like you beat me in the water this year. You guys had a good shot of warm weather in South Dakota there, that's for sure. So we had a few warm days a few weeks ago, then we kind of went back to winter for a while, but say 72 was the high today, and the ice is disappearing fast. The snow that was left on the ground, you could just about watch it melt during the day here today. And Blanche Lake, I would say, is completely open now. There was some ice floating around for the last couple days over there, but by now there's about 2 margaritas worth of ice floating on the bay end of Blanche Lake. So the docks will be being installed over there. Be a little premature here yet, but I looked at the long-range forecast and doesn't look like more than a 10-mile-an-hour breeze from any direction for the next few days, and it's gonna be a little cooler for 2 days and then back to 70 on Thursday. So I think the ice might be fairly uneventful. The ice out, I should say, should be fairly uneventful this year. However, during the winter, there was lots of areas of the lake, particularly on the Zorba's end of the lake, but other places as well, that got a lot of ice heave push up in the middle of the winter when the ice was expanding. But so everybody over there near the corner store and whatnot they've gained a lot of beach, or a lot of sand at least, over there to deal with, either flatten out or walk over the mountain to get to the lake. But I don't really see any significant things happening ice-wise now, because the ice that's left is not very solid at all. I was able to kayak right through the ice that I'm going next to here. I could kayak right through there a little bit ago, but a little noisy to do while I'm trying to talk on the phone. And we did get a little bit of a push up here along our beach here, the Wagon Trail Loop area, but nothing nothing substantial at all. I did look at the water level over at the dam today, and it was up a bit, and I did take a photo of it, or a video. I'll probably put that in the comments rather than guess what the level was, because I don't remember what it was. It's still, we still need to be doing the rain dance. We don't have any excess water, certainly, but the water we have, probably too late now. Oh, I guess you can maybe see down on the phone. I'm just in, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet of water. I'm in a pretty shallow area out in front of D-bowls here, but the water certainly looks nice and clear. A few rushes that have been sheared off while the ice moved around, so someone will be the lucky recipient of those on their beach somewhere on the lake at some point. Hopefully not me. So, John Hexum. A long time since I've seen you, John. We'll have to make that happen one of these days when you're in the area up here. And probably not out in the boat like I am tonight, but good to see you jumping on here anyways and checking things out. It's kind of nice that the days are getting longer, but when the sun started going down about the time I started this little video, it's went away pretty rapidly. So I didn't wait any longer to get on there, although on the camera it always looks a lot lighter than in real life. It seems like the camera does its best to make it as light as it can, but dusk is upon us here, that's for sure. So, and other than that, Karen was out of town for the day, so I was playing with four-wheelers and motorcycles, getting some things cleaned up and fixed up, and went for a couple motorcycle rides, and then made it out on the boat. For now, we'll have to see. I got the sail up for atmosphere, but the wind is basically non-existent, but it makes me feel good to put the sail up at least. Hopefully it won't be too long and we'll have conditions that I can actually go sailing with some nice wind. So all right, well, I'm just gonna jump out of here and enjoy the evening. I'll probably, in the comment section, I might put a couple either video clips or photos from when I was around the lake this early afternoon. Might show some ice push up and then that lake level over at the dam. So if anybody's interested in that, make sure you check out the comment section. All right, I'm gonna just continue my boat ride. So there is my first from the boat sunset for the season from Otter Tail Lake. So long.